Hi folks, and welcome to today's video, which is another unboxing video. So today I've got another old toy that I got off eBay second hand. This came out, I think it was 7 years ago, and it was by Spin Master. And it's from a time when, in my opinion, Spin Master produced more innovative and more interesting electronic toys. So some of you may have seen a few days ago I unboxed an Animagic guinea pig, and I also took the fur covering off my old Animagic guinea pig, and this is it here. I said I was going to do a custom. I'm in the process of that custom, and I will have a custom video coming very soon of this project, but I'll just give you a quick glimpse of what it looks like so far. So I'm recovering it with this cream and this sort of dark brown, sort of greyish fur, and as you can see, I've got most of the body covered now. And I'm really pleased with how that's going. So I'll be recovering the head next. And as I say, that project video will be coming very soon. But getting back to today's unboxing, I'm not going to tell you what this is, folks, give you a bit of a surprise. So I'm just going to get straight into it and unbox this. So, one little clue before I take this paper off. This has a very strange form of locomotion. That is your one clue. So, let's see what it is, folks. It is the Spin Master Zoomer Hedgiez, which is, of course, a hedgehog. Doesn't feel like it's got any batteries in. It feels quite light. I'll try switching it on just in case. Yeah. Oh, it has got batteries in. I find these really hilarious how they move along. They've got a touch sensor on the head, and that makes them So when these first were available, they were £40 in the UK, $40 in the US. But I picked this up for £7, including postage from eBay.
That's fantastic.
It is. So it's got a touch sensor on the brow. It's got oh, have you gone to sleep? Maybe the batteries are a bit low. So you can switch them back on by pressing his nose. That is hilarious, isn't it? As you can see, he's got wheels on the back. That wheel is not driven, but this wheel feels like it is. Could you just... Does that feel like it's driven? Or not?
I would say no, but I'm not sure if there's some sort of... I don't really know. It's got like a click feel to it. There must be some reason for that. I'm not sure what it is yet, Jude.
So the locomotion's provided purely from it moving round like this. So it's got a touch sensor on the brow, It's got a switch in the nose, and it's got a touch sensor on the tummy, supposed to react to that. I have managed to find the instructions on the internet, so I'm going to have a look at the instructions next, because I know you can put it in different modes. So here are the instructions. 1. With one quick pet on the forehead, a Hedgie will stand on its head. With 2 quick pets, they will do a double somersault. And with 1 long pet, they will respond with a triple somersault. 1 quick pet. So that's it standing on its head. 2 quick pets. So there's a double somersault, but that seemed to tire it out as it's just gone to sleep. So at this point I decided to put some fresh batteries in, just in case it was going to sleep quickly because the batteries were low. It takes 4 AAA cells, and I was pleased to find that both the battery compartment and the battery door were free of any corrosion. They were in really good shape. We have discovered that you don't have to press the nose to wake it up. I'm not sure if it wakes up when you pick it up or when you touch the belly. We'll just see. Right, picking it up. Didn't wake it up. Turn it over, didn't, but touching the belly. Yeah, it's touching the belly. So it'll wake up if you press the nose, but also if you touch one of the touch sensors. Though the standing on the head worked and the double somersault worked, I couldn't get the triple somersault to work with a long press of the head. This was the closest I got to it doing a triple somersault. Two. One quick press on their little button nose and they will make a squeaky funny sound. 2 quick presses on the nose and they will sneeze or make other cute sounds. 1 long press on the nose and Hedgie might blow you a kiss, coo, whistle at you or make other sweet noises. So 1 quick press on the nose. 2 presses. 1 long press. Three. When you cradle a Hedgie upside down, they will curl into a little ball and reward you with a greeting. If they stay curled up, that means they are in cuddle ball mode. You can then press their nose or head to make them uncurl. So pick it up and put it on its back. It's curled up now. So it says if you press the nose, it makes them uncurl. Short press. It hasn't uncurled. Long press. It hasn't uncurled. Oh, it's uncurled now. Maybe you just have to wait a while. 4. If they lay back and show you their belly while you hold them upside down, they want to be tickled. Pet their belly and they go into tickle mode. This is where they show some love. Pet their belly slowly and they will happily coo and make other love you sounds. That's funny. That's hilarious. 5. In both cuddle and tickle modes, they have a large number of special tricks they perform when you press their head, nose and belly in different combinations. So it's in tickle mode. So we'll try touching the forehead. We'll try pressing the nose and touching the forehead. And we'll try touching the head and the belly at the same time. And we'll try pressing the nose and the belly at the same time. So it's in cuddle mode now, it's curled up. So when it's curled up, when you touch the head, seems to make it go into tickle mode. So it seems like it was a mistake in the instructions. You don't press the nose to make it uncurl. You touch the forehead. 6. Parents may be pleased to know that this Spin Master Interactive Hedgehog comes with a volume control. To reduce the volume by half, just hold the nose button down while you move the on-off switch located on its underside to the on position. So we'll try that out. We'll hold the nose down while we switch it on. Yes, it is quieter. It's quite a bit quieter. If you want to put the volume back up, you just switch it off and switch it back on without holding the nose button down. Yes, the volume's back up now. So, it's a very entertaining little model, this one, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's a very solid toy by Spin Master. Yeah, funny as well. And something you could get attached to, I think.
Yeah, I like the different modes. And I like the whistling and the little songs.
Yeah. It's got a nice eccentric little character, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. And it's got a lot of different phrases and noises and ways to interact with it.
The instructions look a bit complicated.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I had like the original instructions from Spin Master because they didn't seem quite right. One thing I'm curious about is it does seem to be aware of when it's completed its somersaults and when it hasn't.
Right.
Yeah, I mean when it tried to do the triple somersault and it sort of fell on its side at the end. It was making these sorts of complaining noises.
Yeah.
It seems to know when it's like stuck on its back or its side.
Yeah.
So I wonder what that is, Paul. I mean, is that to do with a tilt sensor? Has this little clicky thing got anything to do with it knowing whether it's sort of like that or not?
I would say it's probably solid state, like a gyro or an accelerometer that lets it know if it's done the requisite number of rolls.
Right. It's a good use of one, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it goes into these different modes depending on how it's sort of angled as well.
Yeah, and you mean if it's fallen over on its side or stuck on its back?
And if it's on its back, but it'll you get different sets of noises, reactions, whether it's like in this position or whether it's curled up on its back as well.
Yeah.
So there's some quite complicated sort of programming going on there,
so.
isn't there?
Yeah, it's a good job by Spin Master, this one.
I am very curious though what this clicky thing is here.
Yeah, I would say it's probably a positional feedback sensor because when it's not doing a full roll, it's sort of like building up to it.
Yes.
I think it's letting the electronics know what position the hedgehog's in.
Right, whether that's touching the floor or not.
Or, whether it's like halfway there, quarter way there, or...
How much it's been turned.
Yeah. But it's just a guess, really, without taking it apart.
And the ability to do the rolls. Now, I couldn't get to do 3 rolls to sort of fall over on the last one. What do you think's going on there?
Maybe a little bump in the carpet or something like that, because it seems quite finely balanced, doesn't it? I notice it's got the batteries in the back, and when it does a single roll, it only just completes it. So it seems to be nicely balanced, but quite finely balanced to achieve those rolls.
It's quite clever.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, it's a nice design, it really is.
If you got another one of these...
Yeah.
Would you expect exactly the same performance of it on exactly the same surface? Or could there be some variation in terms of like whether they can complete more rolls and such forth?
I think the toy manufacturer would be aiming for the same performance, and I would think pretty much that if it's based on solid state electronics, you get the same performance. Yeah.
It would be interesting to see, though, wouldn't it? If there was any variation.
It would be, and I do know that depending on what brand of batteries you put in, the batteries can actually be different weight, even though like the form factor's the same. It's AAA. If you use Duracell or zinc carbon or some other brand, I've done tests on this before, and they are different weights, and maybe that could affect it.
Oh, that's interesting. I'd have to do a bit of experimenting there. Try different batteries.
Yeah.
And weigh the batteries before putting them in. Yes, we'll have to explore
a whole vista
that.
of experimentation is opening up.
So, folks, I hope you enjoyed that little unboxing and demonstration, and we may do a follow-up in the future. Thanks for watching as always, folks, and hope to see you next time.